Pere, pere, pere. Pere, 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 pere. Gotcha.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Josh. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. We are going to be watching some One Piece together today, episodes 845 and 846. Hope y'all are having a good day. I just got back from the gym, got a little workout in. Actually, my first day back at the gym. Maybe y'all can help hold me accountable here, but I've been trying to get back into just taking care of myself a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie, over the past 5 years, I've really just let myself go a bit, but especially the past couple of years, just, kind of having a new hobby like this and all this stuff. But, just for context, I used to be like super into fitness when I was like right out of college and stuff, was like kind of into like bodybuilding. Maybe I'll find an old picture for you all and y'all can see just how different I look. But yeah, I'm trying to get back into and just, have a little bit of a different relationship with fitness and taking care of myself. So not maybe, you all will see this. Y'all will see me hopefully lose some weight throughout this journey. See, there it is again, hopefully. Do I really even believe it? I gotta manifest this shit. Last episode was really good, y'all. I really enjoyed the humor last time. Let's go ahead and recap the character ratings. We gave MVP to Lady Tree, healing up KINGBAUM. Just KINGBAUM coming back. It's actually the best moment to him, KINGBAUM coming back. I did not expect that, although he did get freaking blasted again at the end by Big Mamas. So maybe short-lived, hopefully not. But I love the humor last time. Both KINGBAUM coming back was really funny, and like Nami and like Luffy so happy to see. Like Nami's literally like tearing up, and KINGBAUM's terrified. That's been like one of the funniest gags of this arc so far. For the funniest character, we gave that to Caesar, and dude, he was just a freaking goon, dude. Getting his heart back, the facial animation was ridiculous, but like saying bye to the Straw Hats and like all of them are ignoring him, and you can tell he has no clue what to do with himself. And for the Sokka, we gave that to Pudding, who seemingly is still in denial about, Sanji. What Sanji's done for her is being like a diss to her. I don't know, man. She's something, dude. She's something. But yeah, y'all, I think with that being covered, we can go ahead and get into this episode. If y'all enjoy these reactions, consider dropping a like, subscribe, and all the good YouTube stuff. I appreciate y'all's support. If you are interested in early access, check out the Patreon. I'll be in the link below. We are 4 weeks ahead there. But yeah, appreciate y'all spending your time with me. Let's go ahead and watch some One Piece. Seeing the real power of Big Mom here. Keiki. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even think about that. Dude, poor KINGBAUM. Damn. Oh my god, guys. I mean, you could help out if you just jumped off Nami and stopped using his ass. Poor guy. Oh my god, his tongue's sticking out. If this tree can find love, we can find love, y'all. Yep. Oh, Nami. What? Man, dude, it's gonna be funny, like just thinking about started at Seducing Woods and how like all these were creepy and everything, and now they're like kind of friends. Sort of friends. Oh man, Katakuri's gonna be waiting though. You did just say it. What the heck? Socus Pocus? This freaking guy, dude. He does not look intimidating at all. Wait, did he just grow? Damn, okay, One Piece. Yeah, dude, there's definitely been a little bit of a animation upgrade in this arc. Like, I feel like usually these, like, side fights, you know, they're... Obviously, they don't put a ton of budget towards them. Yonji's probably my favorite out of the three brothers. He's just so ridiculous. And the way he says, sounds. Dang. He's got his own little Gatling. Oh my god, terrifying. I love how happy the Cloud is. Oh, he's kind of cute, dude. They went down so smooth. Oh my god, dude. It's so goofy, bro. Who would have thought they would get this close to Big Mama to be able to poke him? Yeah, very ordinary. Gladly. She's not gonna like Nami trying to take part of her soul. Dang, dude. Oh man, we're showing really who's in control. Now they're looking a lot more evil. Annoying forest. Yeah, I'd rather not get lost in Seducing Words again. It took them like 10 years to get out of there. Now I'm thinking about it. Whatever happened to her ex-husband? I forgot his name. Everyone's doing some Gatling form today. Hell yeah. Those are the coolest lighters, the one that like literally looks like electricity. I mean, maybe they are electric, I don't know. Oh my gosh. So the sun now? Dude. Not the fire. Don't you touch KINGBAUM. Oh, he's scared. Oh, he's wilting away. Oh. Oh, they're just gonna leave him there? Oh, she does care about him. Oh, dude, he's a goner now. Prometheus, you fucking bitch. Oh no. Yeah, she did care about him. Damn. It's cool getting to see like Big Mom's like actual power coming out here. Full power. I'm sure there's a lot more to see too. Jeez, yeah, now they got a full freaking little army here too. Just in case. Aha! Maybe I have advanced observation hockey. I'm so annoying. Dude, Beji's freaking tank version is so funny. Oh, don't help this bitch! Yeah, I mean, she wouldn't spare you afterwards. Why the hell would you want to help? Yeah, I think that's wise, man. Goddamn cigar binky, man. I don't know if I trust her, man. She could just be acting there, you know? Like, it's too hard to know. Like, it's believable that she could want to save them after Sanji, like, really showing her real care, real love to a degree. But, like, at the same time, she seemed pretty freaking resentful still last episode. But then again, maybe she was acting then. Could she be acting now? Who knows, man? It's difficult to say. Nami and Zeus pairing up together again. She's gonna feed him more Thunderclouds. Damn, are those all like trees and stuff like suffering? Luffy might be able to relate to a degree. Not a tantrum, but he knows what hunger pain is like. Damn, Jinbei. No regrets. Luffy wanted his cake and to eat it too. God, the trees around them all. Big brain Nami. What a vibe, Brook riding on top of Chopper. Oh, Chopper's so cute, dude. Don't worry, Chopper will eat it all. What is it? Umai! Zeus! Nami's something, bro. Episodes of Gatling, man. Damn, Luffy. Interesting. Yeah, the what or juice. Oh. Good job, Chopper. Yeah. That sounded like Frankie's voice actor. Luffy's like, finally, I hate running. Not near as happy. Oh no. Oh god. What the hell is that, man? Is that a sea king? Chop this pumpkin's head off, man. Make him the headless horseman. Ooh, good dodge. Damn. Riding on a freaking ram, dude. Got you. Yeah. So cool with the Sig, Sanj. Dominated, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, Jinbei, he's a good ally to have, man. It's great to have him part of the crew. Another good fighter. I wonder where, like, he would rank in terms of the strength. I assume, like, it's still, like, Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji, and then maybe Jinbei, then maybe, like, Brook. Bro. Stupid pumpkin head. Yeah, get out of here. That's what you get for talking some smack. Tell him. Yeah, y'all got wrecked. Ooh, cool. Oh god. She's about to clear out the way for them though. Dude, Big Mama's strong, man. Oh no. What? This one push him over the edge? He's still got his little cap on. Dude, that's a lot of freaking electricity. Dang, dude. Okay, Nami. Dang, dude. If something would hurt Big Mama, that could be it, right? But then again, I don't know. We haven't like seen her get hurt unless she's in that like screaming state. So, but yeah, dude, that was a crazy freaking lightning bolt. And maybe, you know, something that could hurt her is like parts of herself, like Prometheus and Zeus. So, I don't know, dude. Good episodes. You know, those. I feel like those are kind of like episodes where a lot of times historically it's kind of like, you know, just I don't want to call it fluff, but like, you know, just kind of the action, but not like the sick, like cool fights, you know, between like Luffy and the main antagonist kind of thing. But this one, I don't know, like I feel like it was balanced and the animation kind of getting a little bit better in general. Even these kind of fights, it's a little bit more engaging to watch, which I'm liking that. I'm assuming it's only gonna get like better with that as the show goes on too, like as we get more and more into modern time. Yeah, it was good. All right, y'all, let's go and talk about these episodes for a little bit here. Not a ton, you know, of specifics to talk about, but you know, a couple things off the bat. I think, you know, a couple interesting things was Big Mama's attack resembling the Giants' attack, Brogy and Dory's from way back when on Little Garden, right? Yeah, I'm very curious on where she got this fight from. Now, she called it like the Spear of Elbaf last episodes, I think, right? So I'm curious if it's like, hey, is this a sword from a giant that she's using, or spear? I mean, it looks like a sword to me, not a spear, but or is it more of like a technique that she learned? You know, did she learn it back when she was on Elbaf as a younger child back then? You know, in the flashbacks, we didn't really see her training or anything, but, you know, wouldn't it be, I guess, out of question that maybe she did learn some techniques back then from the Giants? You know, she was well liked there for a certain period of time before all the disaster struck. Her hunger pains really kicked in, but, you know, I'm curious where she really learned it from. But I just like the connection between something from all the way back then to now. It's something that I think Oda does such a great job of in general. It's one of his strongest, you know, one of his best strengths in his writing style. I've been watching Shippuden, for example, right? And Shippuden's strengths are a little bit different overall, but like there's so many like things that aren't really, you know, thought through completely in Shippuden to like connect back to, you know, keep things congruent all the time. I've been noticing that to a degree. It's not something that like ruins anything at all. Like you just don't really like think about it, right? Shippuden's really good at like kind of keeping the pacing going and keeping you like kind of focused on the present moment and expanding things as you go along, but it doesn't really necessarily call back to things quite as much as One Piece does, or in the most congruent way. There are callbacks, of course, but it's just not quite as, I guess, a focus in the story, right? So, and that's not to, you know, say anything bad about Shippuden. I love Shippuden. In fact, it's definitely up there for me right now in terms of like my top animes in general and stories. And I'm not even, you know, all the way through it, but it's to kind of call out that One Piece has a strength in this specific kind of writing, right? I think that's one of its strengths compared to Shippuden's. So, and this is just a small thing too. It's not like it's something huge. It's just like, you know, I'm sure Oda obviously didn't think about, hey, how is Big Mama going to, you know, use this same giant technique back when he wrote Little Garden, right? He's obviously not that much foreshadowing or something, but he does a good job of like connecting characters. Like probably when he wrote Big Mom, he's like, okay, what's her backstory gonna be? It's gonna be, okay, she's gonna be tied to Elbaf in some way. Okay, I want her to be able to use a similar technique. It's like everything that's written in the story, a lot of it might seem like it doesn't have a purpose, but it usually ends up having some bigger purpose later on, or, you know, just there's some respect there. It gets used in bigger ways than when it originally gets written in. The other thing I wanted to talk about was Pudding and her, coming to Chiffon, and obviously we knew she was going to be trying to get Chiffon to help with the cake, right? Since Chiffon is, but the cake's called Chiffon cake too, right? Kind of silly there, but yeah, we obviously knew she was going to come, but supposedly, Chiffon obviously denies the request. She's like, I don't really care about Big Mom anymore. I'm not going to do anything for her or this land, right? And I think makes a ton of sense. Why would she do anything to help them? Even if she had like any, care for her mom at this point, even if she provided this cake, Big Mom would kill her anyways, right? Like Big Mama doesn't actually see things fairly. There's not really actual equality here or any real relationship, healthy relationships in this world with Big Mama. And so obviously she's not going to go help her, but Pudding makes an interesting twist here. It's saying that, it's not really, she's not actually doing this for Big Mama or the land either. She's doing it for Sanji and the Straw Hats. She wants to protect them because if she doesn't do this, she believes that Big Mama's hunger pains will end up resulting in the Straw Hats all getting killed. Now, what do you believe, right? On the flip side, a couple episodes ago, she was saying she was going to do this to, just quell the pain and more for the land and for Big Mama herself, not for Sanji or anything. Was she lying then? Or is she lying now? We've seen her be able to, literally cry. She had tears in her eyes this time too. And we've seen this in the past where she can cry and put up a front, obviously. And so it's difficult to trust her. And I don't know if Chiffon could see through that or not. We'll see with it. But, as the audience, it's kind of like, hey, like you've broken our trust. What do we believe at this point? And it's going to be something that's going to be interesting with her character. Like, let's say that she is telling the truth, right? Like she does want to help Sanji. We've learned as people to not trust her at this point. So it's like she needs to repair that damage over time. Once again, talking about like relationships and stuff, if you're a notorious liar and you try to change your ways, it's going to take time for people to trust you. And it might result in you not getting the space to prove yourself. Lying does a lot of damage, man. It really does. I think telling the truth and being like direct and honest with people is like probably one of the hardest things, because people like say like half truths or Pudding's like straight up lied and full lies in this full deception, but there's a lot of like half truths as well that people do that kind of to protect themselves or to protect others, even though it might feel that way, but usually it's to protect yourself, right? Like to you might be scared to tell someone how you really feel, or kind of hide your intentions, or maybe you don't even know your intentions, or kind of lying to yourself, right? Like those are kind of the half-truths that are really difficult to fully just like wear your heart on your sleeve and tell people the full truth and unfiltered, right? We do things to protect ourselves. And just telling the truth is such like an important thing. And yeah, you kind of seen, at least for me, I'm seeing the repercussions of like Pudding's character and lying to us this whole time. I can't say I really trust her yet. We'll see though. I have hope that maybe she'll turn around here, but I don't know, man. She's a very complicated character. It's hard to really know for sure. All right, let's go do the character ratings for MVP. I'm gonna give it to Nami, man. Nami popped off in these episodes. Obviously with influencing Zeus and KINGBAUM again. And honestly, some genuine influence on KINGBAUM. Like she does seem to actually like care about him, but she's the cat burglar, man. She knows how to play people still. She knows how to pull on them heartstrings. I like how Pedro said that she was like I don't know, she called her like a demon or something. I don't know. Really funny. It was really accurate. For the best moment, I'm going to give that to Zeus and his strike, his big lightning bolt strike at the end. It's kind of from Nami, but yeah, dude, I'm wondering if that will actually do any damage to Big Mama. I don't know. From what we've seen, it seems like she's pretty much like, she can't harm her unless she's like losing her shit. Although she is having a rampage, but that's not the same thing as her screaming. Like when she was having hunger pains, she's been destroying things back in Elbaf and stuff. People were trying to stop her and she didn't get hurt then. So I'm assuming it won't do too much damage if it does anything, but it looked like a huge attack. For the funniest character, I'm going to give that to Nami as well. Once again, just with her influence on KINGBAUM and Zeus, I thought that was really funny, cute too. But I don't know, Nami was just killing it in these episodes. And then for the Sacco, we'll give that to Prometheus for killing KINGBAUM. I think we can confidently say that KINGBAUM's actually dead this time, getting literally roasted by a sun as a tree. It was a short-lived little comeback, and I did enjoy him coming back, but I don't have much faith that he's alive now. So, but yeah, y'all, good episodes. I really enjoyed these ones. Let me know what y'all thought about these in the comments below. I appreciate y'all being here to watch some One Piece with me, and I hope y'all have a really good rest of your day and a good week, and I will catch you next time. Peace.